Hi guys, I just wanted to send you a quick video here to go over the parts that were a little messed up this morning. It turned out there were just a few lines of code I needed to change and some spelling errors, but they fixed that all up. So I just wanted to do this video and just kind of give you an idea, more than just talking about it, actually show you what this end portion will do here. I've logged in now. I've gotten one of the applications up to the stage where the commissioners are reviewing it because we got through all those parts with no errors. So right now it's as if both of the references have come back and they've already verified, and now we're just going to look at how the commissioners are going to verify those applications. So if I go into the online learning system and go down to commissioner review, and again, like I said this morning, this only shows up if you're actually a commissioner. No one else is going to see it. And I can see the current one I need to review. So I'm going to go through here first. We looked at reviewing these, and the questions were a little messed up this morning, and that's what I kind of fixed. So we're going to click to add a new question here, and we'll let the editor come up here, and we'll just say new question. But you can see this editor gives them freedom to do a lot of things. They can change the font, they can add links, stuff like that, and then we can attach files over here. And I've made this so that they can attach as many files as they want here. We're just going to use some sample ones here and say upload. And I have a delay on here just to show up to make sure that it has time to upload before it displays on there. And so we can see it on here. So we'll upload another one just to show you how it can do multiples. And say upload. And so this is going to give them, it's going to give them lots of flexibility to be able to include any kind of document that they need to. This will accept pictures, documents, PDFs, pretty much anything. So let's move over here. We'll save and continue this question. Like I said this morning, as long as they have not emailed it yet or marked it as emailed, they can still edit it. So I can come back here and open it again, and I can come back and add more to my question. I can attach another file, anything I want here. So it also will not let me approve or deny the application while I've got it in this state. So in order to progress from here, I'll have to click email question. And you'll notice it says your question has been emailed to the applicant. You'll receive an email notifying you once they have responded. It does not actually send the question at this point. It tells them that just because it would be confusing, but it will wait until it has all the questions or until somebody's already responded. So if the other commissioner had already approved or denied this application, it would send the question immediately because they're done. They've already made their decision. But if the other commissioner has not responded yet and has not sent another question or anything like that, it's not going to send that yet. It's going to wait and only send out the one email. And you can see here, I'll close some of these down here. You can see right here that I not get any emails yet for this, but we will. Let's find this tab again. Okay, so now I'm going to come back because I'm done with this person now. I've already asked my question, so I can't do anything else until I get a response yet. And in order for that to happen, the other commissioner needs to chime in. So let me sign in as the other commissioner here. And now we're going to go down. This is the other commissioner. So this is as if someone else was doing this. They'll also go to online learning. They'll go to the commissioner review. And you can see here, here's the one I need to verify. So again, they get the same exact interface as the other one, but I can also see the question that the other commissioner asked. So that's down there for me too. So I'll know if somebody's already asked a question. There won't be any redundancy as long as they're doing this a little bit separately. So I can choose to add a new question if I wanted to, or I can just approve and deny. And just to show you how it works, I'm going to add another question. And I'll show you how this sends back to the applicant. And we'll attach a file. Say upload, and then we'll just wait a few seconds here. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little loading icon right there while that's loading so that they'll know that something is happening. And then we'll save and continue. Now, you'll see we've got this question here. It's already been sent. And then this is the one I need to send. So until I email this question again, nothing can happen. So let me email this here. You'll see it knows it's been sent. And now, since both people have sent it, I should get an email here. And you can see right here, this is me as the applicant would get this email. So you've been asked a question about your application for certification. And you can see right here, I've got, will tell me that you've received a question about your application. Here's the question, and here's another question. So these would all show up, and then you can see all three of the attachments from both of the people, the commissioners, got sent along with this. So all in one big email, it sends everything together. Now, you noticed before, it only gives them a chance to add one question, but since it's in that editor, they can type as much stuff as they want to. So there's no limitation on that. So I think that should be good for everybody. And with the unlimited space really for that and the unlimited attachments they can do, I think that should suffice. And then everything, like I said, gets bundled in this one big email. And you'll see here I sent myself a bunch of these, but some of the default text is please log in and navigate to the application area to answer this question and provide any requested materials. And I do have a space under that. I haven't added any, but I did add a space under that where you can add custom text. So like everything else, you can put in whatever you want there and it will get sent along with those emails. So let me go back in here now. Now we're going to pretend I'm the applicant again. So now here's me logging into the system as the person who's submitting this application to come and answer the question. And so you can give more detailed instructions for where they should go. But really, you'll go back to online learning, and then they'll go back to their application for certification. And now I've got this one. This is the one I've been working on. And it's in commission review, but you see I've got this plus. So if I click this plus here, now I can come back here and I can see exactly what's happened. Here are the commissioner questions I've been asked. Here's the attachments for this one. And you can see here, it doesn't identify anybody, so they don't know what commissioner selected this question or who was asking them this. It's just a commissioner question. And you can see the attachments here. Here's my answer, commissioner question, and my answer. And you can see down here you have 2 unanswered questions. Please enter answers for all questions before submitting. So we'll come in here. And you can see here I've got the exact same interface as the commissioners do. So we'll put in just my answer here. And we'll attach a file just again to show it. And we'll go with the small one. Here we go. And we'll upload that. Again, give it a second. And so we'll save it. And so it updates and shows that I've answered this one, and that's what I've attached. But still won't let me submit because I haven't done this one. So this, again, this only lets them have one opportunity to answer everything. But they can wait, and they don't have to submit them all at once. So they can come back here as many times as they want before submitting. But once they submit, it sends out that email to the commissioners, and then they're done with the question and answer portion. So we're just going to do another answer, and we'll save it. So now that it detects that all the questions have been answered, we can submit it. And if you want, I can put a character limit on these ones. I can easily do that. I don't have any kind of things like that for right now, but I figure, they'll either answer the questions or they won't. It's up to them, so it's in their best interest. And they have the ability to add as much text or as many attachments as they want. So I think that should be okay for that. But anyway, once they get to this point, they can submit the answers, and we'll submit it. And again, we can return to the main page now. There's more custom text on this page that you can edit. And we'll go back. And now you've received an answer to your question. And so, again, I'm playing all the roles, so these would not all go to me, but these emails will go to the commissioners. So the commissioners will each receive one of these emails to their answer or to their question. So we'll say, you received an answer to the question you asked. Here's the content. Here's the question you asked, and here's the answer, and here is the attachment or any more attachments that the applicant added along with that. And then here is the other email that got sent, and that one did not have an attachment, so it just sent their question and answer back and forth. Right now, I have these just going to the individual commissioners, but I can send just one big email to both of them. They're individualized right now, so you'll just have to let me know. So let's go back here now. We'll go back to the online learning system. Okay, and now I'm going to be playing the role of the commissioner again because I've just gotten this email that I've been notified that I got an answer to my question. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back into online learning and commissioner review. And you'll see I've still got this one that's not reviewed yet. But I can come back in here and I can see all the questions and answers that have been added to this one. And you'll notice now that this phase is over. I don't have the ability to send it or ask and send another question. The communication's done from here. So I can look and review everything that's happened. I can still look and review at these as well. But I can't ask any more questions or do anything beyond that. My only 2 actions are either to approve or deny the application. So let's approve it. And we'll submit it here. And we'll return to the main page. Now I'll have to log in as the other person to approve it on that side. I just want to show you the very end part here. So masquerade. Okay, so now I am the second commissioner, and I'm coming in here to review it because I also got the answer to my question. So I'll come back in here. Oops, sorry, wrong menu. Go to the commissioner review, and we'll review it. And so again, as a second commissioner, I can still see everything that's happened, and there's still no identifications. I just see the questions and answers, not who sent them. So I'll approve it also. So now we'll submit it, and we'll return to the main page. And now I'll have received some emails. So your application for certification has been approved. So this goes to the person who has been applying, And so, well, dear William Bross, congratulations, your application for certification has been approved, and here's the certification that I got. And then this right here is just custom verbiage, so you can, again, put whatever you want in that email. You can put anything, pictures, text, all sorts of stuff. So that's what will go to the applicant. And this one right here, this goes to the admin, so it lets you know that a certification application has been accepted, and it's for this person. This is what they applied for, and we're done. Now, we talked this morning about pending that second email. That's no problem at all. I'll just move the order of that, but it's already written, so there's no harm in that. Anyway, that is what I wanted to show you guys, and I will get started on some of the other changes. I just wanted to give you a better idea of how that end process works. And then one further thing I just wanted to add here at the end. Let me pull up the code so I can look at this as I talk. Here we go. What it will do when it submits, so when the commissioners submit, how it will tell that it sends the email, it's going to first check and see if either of the commissioners, any of the commissioners assigned to it, have said or either approved or denied it yet, because that basically removes them from the pool of questions. If they've approved or denied it, they're essentially done with the process. They can't really do anything else but review data at that point, so they can't really offer any input or change anything. So it looks for people like that. If it does not find anybody, so it knows that, okay, nobody has done it yet, it looks for more questions. So it sees if any of the other commissioners have asked a question yet. So if it looks and it sees that no one has asked a question yet, so essentially there's one, the person who submits it will be submitting their question. It will check and see if anyone else has. If no one else has and no one else has approved or denied it, it's going to wait, because it knows that it's not in a position to send out that email yet, because not everyone's responded. If it does see another question, though, it's going to know that, okay, someone else has already responded and asked their question. We have a second question now that the person is submitting, and we're going to send the email out to the person, so it knows that. So it goes through, basically what I want to emphasize there, it goes through a number of checks to make sure that it only sends out that email one time and when it's ready to. So it's not going to prematurely send that out before people have responded or anything like that. And one thing I did not demonstrate is if you assign a third commissioner. So if that second commissioner had denied it instead of approved it, then we would have to assign a third commissioner. They would not be able to ask a question or anything. They could just review data. So they would just have the ability to approve and deny and review what was already there. All right. Well, if you have any questions, please just let me know. And like I said, I'll work on the other stuff that we talked about this morning and get back to you guys soon. Thanks a lot.